Ukraine has claimed that its underwater drone successfully struck a Russian submarine while it was docked in the strategic port city of Novorossiysk. According to Ukrainian officials, this marks the first time Ukraine has carried out an attack of this kind against a Russian submarine since the start of the war. The submarine attack reportedly took place on December 15 and is said to have knocked the Russian vessel out of service, dealing a significant blow to Moscow's naval capabilities. Ukraine's security service also released video footage allegedly showing the moment of the attack inside the port of Novorossiysk, offering visual evidence of the operation. The video released by Ukrainian authorities appears to show a powerful explosion in the harbor, sending thick plumes of smoke and water high into the air. In an official statement, Ukraine described the strike on the Russian submarine as a unique special operation, highlighting its complexity and strategic impact. Ukraine's SBU said it used underwater Sea Baby drones to target and damage the Russian Varshavyanka-class submarine during the covert operation. According to Ukrainian claims, the submarine was carrying 4-caliber cruise missile launchers, weapons that have been repeatedly used to strike Ukrainian territory. Ukrainian officials estimate the submarine's value at approximately $400 million, underscoring the financial and military cost of the strike. The SBU further alleged that, when factoring in sanctions and replacement costs, the total damage inflicted on Russia could reach as much as $500 million. The blown-up boat was forced to stay in the port due to the successful operation, the Security Service of Ukraine claimed, emphasizing that the vessel was rendered unusable. Ukraine's security service said in its statement, and I quote, "The Security Service of Ukraine conducted another unique special operation and staged a sea cotton in the port of Novorossiysk. For the first time in history, underwater drones, Sea Baby, blew up a Russian submarine of the class 636.3 Varshavyanka. As a result of the explosion, the submarine suffered critical damage and, in fact, was put out of action. On board the submarine were 4 launchers of cruise missiles, caliber, which the enemy uses to strike the territory of Ukraine. The cost of the submarine of the class Varshavyanka is about $400 million. Given the international sanctions imposed, the construction of a similar submarine could currently cost up to $500 million. This class of submarines is also known as the black hole, due to the hull's ability to absorb sound and remain invisible to sonar. As a reminder, the blown-up boat was forced to stay in the port of Novorossiysk due to successful special operations by surface naval drones, Sea Baby, which displaced Russian ships and submarines from the Sevastopol Bay in temporarily occupied Crimea." Unquote. The Russian submarine reportedly belonged to the so-called Black Hole class, known for its stealth capabilities and reduced detectability by sonar systems. Ukraine claims the submarine had previously been used to launch missile strikes against Ukrainian cities and critical infrastructure during the conflict. Earlier, on December 10, the SBU said Sea Baby drones were used to strike a Russian oil tanker linked to what Ukraine describes as Moscow's shadow fleet. Ukraine also claims its Sea Baby drone struck Russian tankers named Cairo and Virat on November 29, continuing a pattern of maritime attacks. Another Varshavyanka-class submarine, the Rostov-on-Don, was destroyed in September 2023, marking a major loss for Russia's navy. According to the Kyiv Independent, the Rostov-on-Don became the first submarine in history to be destroyed by a cruise missile. With the latest reported strike, Russia has now lost one of the 4 submarines based in Novorossiysk, according to Ukrainian and independent reports. Of the 4 submarines stationed at the port, 3 are reportedly capable of carrying caliber cruise missiles, making the base a key naval asset for Moscow.